We talked in the last few Mishnayot about last Mishnah actually, about sending gifts of food on Yom Tov. About Beit Shammai, who said you could only send prepared food, and Beit Hillel said you could even send unprepared food. What about other stuff? So this is the topic of our Mishnah, Beitzah Perek Aleph, Mishnah Yud. The Mishnah says the following: Meshalchim kelim, you can send vessels, and vessels can mean kelim the way we use them, cups and glasses, but it also means clothing, garments. Bein tfurim, bein she'enan tfurim, whether they're sewn or unsewn. Why? How can you use something unsewn? Bartunura says, Chazul malbush. Okay, that's when they're tfurim, they're wearable. She'enan tfurim, if they're not sewn, chazil achsuri, you can cover yourself. Even if it's an unsewn cloth, somebody can use it as a tablecloth or what have you. Even if it's unwearable, kilayim is the prohibited mixture of wool and linen. Nonetheless, what could you do with them kilayim? The Bartunura says, Keshehem kashim, if they're harder, she'en mechamimin, and they don't warm, you don't put them on yourself. You can use them as a carpet or a mat or what have you. Okay? And so on and so forth. V'hem l'tzorech hamoed. They have to be l'tzorech hamoed. You can't send over, like building materials for tomorrow. Anything that has a possible use on the moed, you can send over. You can send from one person to the next. Aval, but here's a list, interesting list of things you can't send. Lo sandal hamesumar. Sandal hamesumar is a mesumar are nails. It's the nailed shoe. So interestingly, there's a whole history of the sandal hamesumar. You can actually see, this is one of the things I love about teaching vis-a-vis using the internet. On Wikipedia, there's a whole entry called Gzeirat Sandal HaMesumar. You can look it on your own. I'll show you the picture of it. You can look at it on your own later on. You can just search for Gzeirat Sandal HaMesumar. This is a Sandal HaMesumar. It has you can see it has the nails in it. That was the traction. And it's a Takanat Chachamim. It's in Shabbat, Perek Vav, Mishnah Bet. You can look it up. We've discussed it. Again, there's a whole long literature about what the Gzeirah was. The Gemara tells a story that they were hiding from the Romans in a cave. Something happened and they trampled each other. Either as a machloket, Rashi and Tosfot, what happened in the cave? Did the sandal overturned, or people thought people were leaving the cave? Whatever it was, a lot of people were killed. There's a whole article also, if you look on the virtual Beit Midrash of Har Etzion, there's an article written by Ohad Fixler about this sandal Mesumar, which is far beyond the scope of this Mishnah Shir, but it's always interesting to show you all of the incredible resources that the internet offers us. So that's the sandal HaMesumar, and it was Gzeirah that you're not allowed to wear it on Shabbat and Yom Tov. The Rambam says simply it was a military wear. So therefore, just like you can't wear a military uniform if there's not a life-threatening reason, so too you can't send it over. You can't send your army boots over to your friend on Yom Tov because he's not going to use it on Yom Tov. V'lo min al she'eino tofor, and you also can't send an unstitched shoe. Obviously, you're sending it to a guy to fix after Yom Tov because they're not going to wear it today. Rav Yehuda Omer, Rav Yehuda says, Af lo min al lavan, nor can you send over white shoes. They obviously didn't work in law firms. B'mnei shetzarich uman, because you need a craftsman. What do you need an uman for? He says, Ba'atrei de Rabbi Yehuda, in the place of Rabbi Yehuda, lo ayuno alim min al lavan. They would never wear the white shoes. Ad shemashchirim oto. It wasn't white like painted white. It was untreated leather shoes. Nobody would wear the untreated shoes until the sandlar, until the shoe guy, whatever the term is, forgot my English, until he, blackened and painted the shoes. Ze'aklal, so this is the general rule. Kol she'ne'otin bo b'yom tov b'shalchinoto. Anything that ne'otin, from the word hana'ah, right? Anything that you can benefit from on Yom Tov, then you're allowed to send it over. And anything you can send it over, you're not allowed to send. Anything you can't use on Yom Tov, you can't send it over on Yom Tov. The Bartunura, in the name of the Gemara, quantifies. He says, look, kol she'ne'otin bo, anytime you see ze'aklal in the Mishnah, so why did the Mishnah tell us this rule? Hachi ka'amar, this is what it means. Kol she'ne'otin bo b'chol k'mochu, if you can benefit from it on chol as it is, ve'enot tzarich limlacha achad, you don't have to do anything to it, you don't have to fix it. Aval pi she'ne'otin bo b'yom tov, even though you don't actually benefit, you can't use it on Yom Tov, kagon tefillin. Let's say, for example, tefillin, shebechol lovshinotam kemot shehem, u'b'yom tov ein shol lovshimotam, and on Yom Tov, you don't wear them, meshalchimotam b'yom tov. According to this simple Mishnah, you can send them on Yom Tov. Isn't tefillin muktzah? The answer is yes. That's the subject of halacha shir and not a Mishnah shir. We'll stop here. You can look it up on your own if you want to share with me. I don't remember the actual halacha. I'm sure you cannot send over tefillin on Yom Tov, even though the Mishnah says that you can. But I'm going to stop here because this is the Mishnah Yom Shir. We'll dedicate a learning to the memory of my father, Rav Simcha ben Yitzchak Kalman. If you have sources and want to share them with me, please email me at rspolter@gmail.com. Have a great day.